If you like adventures, backpacking, and hiking, then this channel is for you. Come join the adventure. Get off the couch and get outside. Our world has so much beauty in it, and there's so much to explore. So hopefully this motivates you to get outside. I usually post weekly or bi-weekly. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get weekly updates and alerts. Buy the merch and support the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my hammock system. Absolutely beautiful day out today. Spring is here. So let's talk about the strap system. So basically it just feeds through this loop right here. And then as you go down further, this toggle right here, you'll connect it. So there is a pocket at the head of the hammock. Here's the ridgeline right here. If you can see that. You can hang a ridgeline organizer off of this. So then you could have more pockets, more storage and stuff. There is a pole that goes in here. I'll put that in a minute. Makes it a little bit wider for sleeping. But anyways, you want to have insulation underneath and on top. So this is for the dripping of the water that will drip down this ridge line here and drip off. So it won't get on your hammock setup. So it says that this can hold around 300 pounds capacity. One of those Chinese finger traps. So basically if you want to loosen this, you just pull this direction, and all you gotta do is pull it to tighten it. So this is a 30-degree underquilt. Perfect for summer setup. If you're going for more like winter camping, then you want to get something like 0 degree or maybe like 20 degree if you're doing shoulder season. So here's the insulation underneath of it. Now there's a way to adjust this. So this little toggle here tightens this portion up right here, and then this tightens this section of it, and it just goes on with a little carabiner right there, and it's got it on both sides. So there's another one of these on the other side. So I don't think it really matters, but you could have the red facing out if you want, but I choose not to do that. I'd rather have gray. This is a pretty easy setup compared to other brands. This is a beginner backpacker hammock system. So you want to find a tree that is about 11 or 10 feet apart. You don't want to be too far apart. And you got to find the right size tree. These trees are medium sized, smaller trees. So like a tree over here, that tree right there, that would be too large probably to hang the hammock on. If you're an expert hammocker, then this system definitely, you're probably laughing at it because it's beginner. And if you're above 5 foot like 9, probably not going to want this system because it's only a 10-foot hammock. So it's perfect for like me or a shorter guy. I'm 5'6", so this setup would be perfect for me. I love these zippers. They're reflective and really easy to see during the night. This is a little aluminum DAC pole that goes up in there in the hammock. So I got the aluminum stay in there, and it's supposed to clip on there, but it's pretty tight, except there's only one button on this side, which they could have turned this into like a Velcro or something to make it easier, because like buttons are not easy. There we go, I finally got it on there. So it just gives you a little bit more space inside the hammock. So you're supposed to have all this interior inside of the underquilt, otherwise it won't cover you and you'll be cold. Down can migrate to one side or the other, so you want to make sure that doesn't happen. So you just shake it out real good. So we're gonna put the tarp up, and you can see it's got a little Velcro strap on it. It's got the tie outs already on it, so this is gonna be pretty easy. And it also came with some stakes. Here's the setup with the tarp. Each one of these tie outs has a hook on it. So you want to have it above your head further so you can have more space in your tarp. But you can also pull on this basically and it tightens it. So you have plenty of room between the hammock and the tarp. When you open it up, you're going to have plenty of space in between. Just a hook system. All you do is hook it and then pull it out and then tighten it. And then of course you have the straps right here. These pull down, tension off to the side, and you got stakes, so you just stake it right out. And each one of these have Velcro. So I'm going to put this mesh tarp sleeve on my tarp so it will make it easy to roll up. You can buy these off of Hammock Gear. It's just a mesh tarp sleeve. Here you can see I have the hammock tarp rolled up into the mesh sleeve. So that's what it looks like, and there's actually a tensioning cord on this side here. So you just tighten it, and then once you take it off the tree, you roll it back up. And then when you go to put it back on, it'll be much easier because all you got to do is slide the sleeve and then the tarp just comes right out. You got to feed it through the larger side of the mesh strap, which is this over here with the bungee. And then the other side is pretty narrow. So this is supposed to be over on your other end. You see I'm laying in here. Now you want to kind of go like this so you don't get a calf ridge. You don't want to sleep like this, otherwise you'll be like a banana. So you got to sleep like you would normally sleep in a bed. You want to make sure that your zippers are within reaching distance. You can lay in this hammock whichever way you want to lay in it, because it's I forget the term, symmetrical or asymmetrical. I'll put it down below. You can see a fly already flew in. He seems to be hanging out with me. Get out here, fly. And this is the view. There's a ridgeline right here. You know what I did? Just realized that there's 2 dead trees right outside my hammock. I want to look up and always see if there's a dead tree. It rolls up into this outdoor vital sack, but honestly it's a little too small. So I would get a compression sack for this underquilt for sure. It was pretty easy to roll this up, but you just roll it in circular and then tie it around. And then keep that out, and then whenever you hang it back up, it'll be easy to hang right back up. Take this down, you want to stuff the hammock back in the stuff sack. Whenever you hang it back up, it'll be perfectly easy to hang right back up. Comment below about your setup, whether it's a tent or a hammock. I hope you felt this video was helpful. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button.